After a good meal and a few drinks, as we are right now, I arrive back at the apartment. Kimiko would be sound asleep by now. I need to get a pen and paper? Why? There's just so much on my mind. Let's analyze. The analyze is spelled with a Z. Well, okay. We'll give you the pass on the analyze with an S, but analyze is supposed to be spelled with a Z. On the events of the last couple of days. First, a massive incursion, which occurs off the coastline. This was completely expected due to a lack of incursion activity around there lately. However, an unprecedented event of this part of this event was that completely new species of space squid that emerged from the incursion there. Not to mention that I saw something which was a perfectly clear breach. So what does all of that mean? Where does it all fit together? There's obviously something intelligent at work, it's not us.
Damn!
I don't think there was to begin with. What? I don't think there was to begin with, as incursions have remained unchanged for decades. What, decades? What suddenly changed? Is there something on their side that started to control them? If only we could actually get a glimpse of what's happening on the other side of those breaches. Maybe we could get some solid answers about these things then. As for the breach I saw, maybe it was some sort of anomaly caused by the incursion event. Yeah, we did the old Go Tanks, screamed our way through the wrong dimension. It clearly wasn't their work, as I saw some perfectly normal-looking people on the other side. However, that mean that all of these events are starting to cause instabilities in our reality. What do I know? I'm just the guy who shoots the ugly things if they pop up on our side. The board members seem to keep most agents in the dark about what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah, that's a monumental problem. I need more answers. I'm not satisfied with with just getting rid of these things anymore. We need to actually hit back at them, work out where they're coming from, and make them stop. I guess if we could do that, then I would probably have been sent in by now. Damn. I lean over the desk and rest my forehead on its hard surface. If only there was more I could do. What? Wow. What do you mean, Akira? Oh, Kimiko. I didn't know you were awake. I heard you when you unlocked the door. Do you sleep like that? Holy crap. I look her up and down too. Yeah, I don't blame you there, Kimiko. And you're dressed like that? This is how I sleep. You've known this for years. I didn't actually know this. What have you been doing? Just scribbling down my thoughts about everything that happened lately. Trying to make sense of it all, you know? Have been really worried lately. You notice? Didn't think I was letting on. Believe me, you probably try to hide it, but I know when you've been shaken. You got me. So much for my bravado. You really try hard to be reliable, Akira, even if it's to your own detriment. I guess I do. Akira! She's standing there looking like that. Do something, please. Please do something. Kimiko just shakes her head. What you did today was really stupid. That thing was a completely new species, something we've never seen before. And you decided to play a game of cat and mouse with it. Could have been capable of anything, yeah, but we saved you, Kimiko, and that is all that matters. What did you plan to do exactly? Outrun it? Hope it tired itself out and you'd be able to get away? My actual plan was to make it to the armory. But as it turns out, I don't have the permissions needed to open it anyway. I shrugged, barely scraping by once again. That luck of yours isn't gonna save you every time. This is really distracting having you stand there in your bra and panties there, Kimiko. I'm not sure how Akira is not as equally distracted. Just look at your suit. Are we still in our suit? I know. I'm gonna need it. As you said, Kimiko, I'm gonna need some new threads. I'm gonna need some new drip. She leans over and puts her head right next to mine. We should go shopping for a new one tomorrow. I always did think that gray wasn't a color that suited you. Really? I like plain colors, though. Isn't our goal as agents not to stand out if we can help it? Come on now. With the rookie around, both of us are gonna stand out every time. Yeah, no kidding, Kimiko. She has a point. Sumi is not the sort of person who would quickly forget. Who you would quickly forget if you saw her. I guess so. Now let's do that. We'll get you something with nice, bright colors for a change. If you say so. Kimiko begins to lean on me even more. Her arms begin to slide around my chest. Akira, please. Thus far, you have been the most competent protagonist by I'm gonna say by about 8,000 miles. Do something. Do something. You don't need any special powers to make it, you know. Please do something. Please, Akira, do something. Haven't we already been doing this for years? Please, Akira, do something. Yeah, but things are changing. There's something else out there, and I don't know for sure that I'm going to be able to deal with it. That's what we're here for, isn't it? The agency is all about different people working together for these, to keep these monsters out of our world. Akira, please. Please, Akira. If you go and try to shoulder everyone's burden by yourself, you're going to be buried under it eventually. The feeling of her hot breath against my neck. Akira, I swear, Akira, it's right there. She's right there. Please, Akira. It begins to make certain feelings rise in me. You tried to protect me today. As stupid as that was, you had my best interests at heart. It's all well and good to have good intentions. But what happens when I fail? Kimiko grows quiet then. Don't think about that. Just be happy that you're here now. I know I am. I can't help but think back to the moment at the cliff. You don't want things to change, do you? Things are nice the way they are. They don't need to change, do they? It's then that I take her...
That's why he's go!
Okay, Akira, just go. One more step. Take her hand in my own. Maybe they do. She looks down at my hand, and the expression on her face changes almost immediately. Akira. She quietly whispers my name into my ear. Maybe that wouldn't be so bad. Oh, Sakura. Sakura, please. Do not disappoint me. Please, we're 4 years into Sakura series? Give me a useful protagonist. She barely whispers that to me. Think about it. We'll see what happens. Yeah. We'll see what happens. She quietly pulls herself up. We don't exactly have an HQ to report back to at the moment, so further instructions are going to be relayed straight to us from another command post. There's currently an ongoing investigation into the breach which destroyed HQ. Destroyed
Damn.
HQ? Seriously? I'll let you know if I hear anything else. Thanks again, Kimiko. I don't know what I would do without you. I know what you would do. Yeah, you know what I mean. She gives me a cheeky smile. Make sure that you get some sleep tonight. There might be some more large-scale events coming our way. They say bad things usually come in threes. Not that I want to be pessimistic. Well, we can only wait and see. Good night, Akira. Good night, Kimiko. She quietly walks back into her room and closes the door. You know what, Akira? I will give you props. You handled that. I just accidentally pressed the button and I have no idea what the hell that last thing said. I'll try not to stay up too late, Kimiko. You're doing an okay job. You're doing a pretty good job. I promise. With HQ destroyed, we don't have anywhere to report to. The day simply passed by, with both of us staying at home. Before I knew it, it was already night. It's still full moon. That shouldn't be accurate. Our current orders are to be on standby and deal with any incursions detected in local areas. It's not much of a problem for me, really. Miko seems fairly relaxed. It's nice to not have to worry about HQ for a change. There's no paperwork to be done, no pencil pushers jumping down my throat. Embrace the path of apathy, Kimiko. I'm convinced that I should not be happy about this. Come on, you're hurting my feelings over here. I sometimes wonder if you have any. Oh, Kimiko, come on, you know we have feelings. If I did, they would be hurt right now. Sure, they would. Come to think of it, where's the rookie? She said she would meet up with us soon. Apparently, she went to stay with her parents, and she can't remain at HQ for the time being. This is really a pain, you know? How come HQ was completely unprepared for this? An incursion appearing in HQ is completely unprecedented. Okay, whoa. HQ was completely unprepared for the aliens showing up at HQ? That's like fucking HQ 101! 101! What do you do if you get attacked yourself? After all, most incursions occur on the surface of the world. Yeah, and HQ is quite deep underground. I guess so. All of this thinking is annoying me. I need a drink. Why don't we head to the bar then? Kimiko, you're like encouraging our bad habits. Cheers. This wine is good, but it's bad. I don't like it, but it's good. It's one of those drinks.
Huh?
Shouldn't we wait for Masumi? She can catch up. Oh, interesting. Curiosity. If she's got super strength, does she have super metabolism? Or does she get hammered just as easily as White Girl Wasted because she's like a 90-pound white girl? I already sent her a message telling her what bar we're going to. Alright. Oh shit! We're at one of those cozy bars. The bar looks much the same as it always has. Kimiko and I have been coming together here ever since we were paired together. It's awfully quiet today, though. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people here at the moment. To be fair, Akira, there are 5, 6, 7, 8 chairs total at the bar. It's quiet at this time of day. That's the nice thing about having time off of work, don't you think? For sure. Okay, so full moon is out. What time of day do we think it is? We practically have the whole place to ourselves right now. There's only the bartender and a few other patrons around. Come on, take a seat. I take my seat at a random table at the bar. Near the bar. Oh, we're at a table, okay. What will be your poison today, Kira? Well, this is a Sauvignon Blanc from 2003. It's not great. You're ordering for me? She nods. Well, if she is, then I'd better not order anything too expensive. Cheap whiskey will be fine. Okay, that now. Akira, you're talking my language. Let's get some Crown on the Rocks.
Nice.
She doesn't seem to. Oh, fuck. She doesn't seem to approve of that idea. I'm gonna have something a bit better this time. Like what? Why not? Get me something you think I would like. As you wish. She quickly orders our drinks and takes a seat adjacent to me.
Oh my
Jeez
god.
Louise, she is good looking. Know what the, okay, so the rest of the aesthetic fits beautifully, but the thigh highs kind of make me think Persona. No, not Persona. The name of the game is escaping me. There's several of them. Is it Danganronpa? Where there's one murderer and there's the clown and there's, or no, not clown. There's the teddy bear that's kind of like the jury. Everything else fits really well, but the thigh highs kind of make me think Danganronpa, if that is the name of the game. Also, goodness me, she's smoking hot.
Okay.
To my surprise, she slipped something into my hand. I look down to see that it's a remote? What is this supposed to be, Kimiko? Well, there's not a hope in hell that this game is this brazen. Not even a chance in hell. Well, I bought something. I wanted you... Oh, no way. No way. Something I wanted you to use on me. I take another good hard look at the remote. And I begin to understand what she means by that. Why? What? Just... She trails off, not quite able to explain the thought process that went into buying this. Oh well, why don't I just roll with it and see what happens? Alright, I understand. I am actually petrified, surprised beyond belief that any of this made it into the game. This is by far the most out there game. I press one of the buttons. Holy shit! Holy shit! It's actually what I thought it was. Somewhere I hear a faint vibrating noise. The expression on Kimiko's face begins to change gradually too. When I said that things should maybe change, I didn't think that she would be going this far this quickly.
Why so serious?
I was wondering how you were gonna react. Things have to be different, right? It looks like he's playing Wii up there. It's a very much Wii-looking controller. I didn't mean it like that, but okay. It's kind of cute to see these new facial expressions she's making. She's blushing heavily now, something which I would rarely see otherwise. She doesn't seem to dislike it either. Beads of sweat begin to trickle down her alabaster skin. It soaks through her blouse too, letting me see a bit more than she intended me to. Are you sure we should be doing this here? She doesn't seem to be listening though. I think that she's getting a little bit too into this. What a weird situation I've ended up in. This is essentially her going through a really elaborate way to hit on me? I begin to increase the intensity of the vibes. Akira, she's panting heavily now, and I can hear her through the sound of something buzzing loudly. It's so good. Just right. It's then that I switch it off. Why did you stop? Don't you think that it's a little inappropriate to be doing that here? Well, I guess so. She seems grumpy, however. I just wanted to show you that I'm completely serious with you. This is kind of a weird way to show it. I haven't been on a proper date before, so it's okay. I get the point you're trying to make. Don't worry, we'll work it out as we go along. Okay, I'm sure we will. With that, we quietly share a few drinks. Holy shit, Akira. You might be the most competent protagonist I've ever seen in a Sakura game. Masumi eventually catches up to us. Oh, can you imagine if Masumi rolled up while we were... Sorry that I'm late. My parents insisted that I stayed for dinner. It's fine. It's probably been a while since you last saw them. A month or two, I think? Longer than I've ever been away from home, that's for sure. Then it was really hard to walk here. Why are there so many people in this place? It's kind of the point. Kimiko is remaining silent. She picked a weird way to do it, but it looks like she's picked up on my intentions. I want to get closer to her. And I don't just mean as a coworker. Oh my goodness. Did something happen to you, Kimiko? You're really quiet. No, nothing happened. Sometimes I like to stand around and just think about things. What are you thinking about? Zzz. Masumi seems to have a talent for picking at the worst times to try and talk to Kimiko. She glances at me. Masumi looks even more confused than ever. What happened, Akira? Are you too upset by something? Not anything, really. Really? Really. But you don't look your usual self either. Just tell Masumi that we had a drink or two and move on. Don't I? Not at all. You're usually so cool, but now you look like you're a bit shaken. She is really good at picking up when things are wrong. Look, don't worry about me. I can look after myself. But I want to help. Do you want to try some street foot? Oh shit, street foot? Okay, the T and the D are not anywhere near each other on the keyboard, so I have to assume she means Akira means street food. But street foot, he might just be straight up threatening her. Street food? Yeah, she's like, did you mean food or foot? Yeah, there's people around here who cook on the go. Okay, does not mean foot. They usually do pretty good stuff. I hear her stomach growl. Didn't you just eat at your parents' place? Didn't you say your parents made you stay for dinner? They did. And you're still hungry. Kimiko seems relieved that the attention has shifted from her onto Masumi. Yes. I eat a lot, but I never get any bigger. Probably another unique problem she deals with. All of that strength has to come from somewhere after all. Come on. Oh right, shout is that Australian terminology. I'll shout you a big meal. What kind of weird ass fucking Australian vernacular? Hey bro, shout me a 20. What? You haven't already eaten? We just had a few drinks. Yeah, we're hammered. Reckon you're up for a stack of ribs, Kimiko? I'm not really in a ribs mood tonight. Kimiko's actually refusing a chance to go get ribs, yet she's like halfway there. Now this is definitely a strange turn of events, yet there's other things going on. Look at where her hands are, Akira. Alright, I'm thinking of buying grilled eel. What is that, unagi? Grilled eel, yeah, unagi. What does it taste like? It tastes like unagi. You've never had unagi before? It's pretty nice. I want to try it too. Come on, Kimiko. What do you reckon you'll have? I'll have whatever you're having. Grilled eel too? Alright. I got paid before HQ was destroyed, so I'll shout everyone. Shout is a fucking terrible... Look, there are some catchphrases or vernaculars or pop culture phrases that I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeet. Yeet is like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna yeet it. It's like, okay, that at least makes sense because it's a new word. But shout. Why shout? What dumbass came up with that? Is that a TikTok thing? Who came up with shout? Thanks, Akira. You really are cool. He is not? He is so. Not at all. Completely. Now. Doesn't matter if I'm cool or not. Masumi huffs a bit. Fine. I want my unagi. Alright, slow down. After finding somewhere to sit down with our food, Masumi practically inhales her eel. This is amazing. Oh, they swap sides. I want more. You're gonna have to buy it yourself if you want more. Oh. I'm broke. Do you not get paid? How are you broke already? I send most of it back home to my parents. Okay, I retract my earlier statement. I'm sorry, Masumi. Fair play. And then I spend the rest on food. I half retract my retraction. Has this girl ever managed her finances by herself before? This quarter of a glass of wine is killing me here. I can't help but feel that her parents haven't taught her anything about surviving in the world outside. At least she has a good relationship with them. Can't say the same about my parents, especially not my mother. You just shivered, Akira. Did I? Yeah. I must be feeling cold. Looking over at Kimiko, I can see she's barely picked through her eel. You alright over there, Kimiko? I'm fine. She must be feeling...
Damn!
Wow, this game is not pulling any punches? She must be feeling embarrassed about the vibrator. It probably doesn't help that Masumi is too curious for her own good too. Masumi's the kind of chick who would hear that sort of stuff too, so... You want the rest of that eel, Kimiko? You can have it if you want. Sure. Masumi eagerly takes it off her hands and empties it into her mouth. Careful, if you don't chew your food, you're probably gonna choke on it. I'm fine. She's mumbling in between mouthfuls. Since we're all here, both of us turn to look at her. I feel that I need to talk to you about what happened yesterday. Is there something new that you can share with us? What's up, Kimiko? Some people amongst the agency are theorizing, again S instead of a Z with theory, that there is someone on the inside working against us. Oh shit! Oh shit! Seriously? A traitor? Keep your voice down. Okay, sorry, yeah. There's no substantial evidence to back up these claims, so you should only treat this like a rumor, right? If there's no evidence, why bring it up? Because despite the fact that there's no evidence, I can't help but think that it makes sense. All of us become quiet. Oh no, no. I'm really worried here. All of us become quiet. Go on. What we know for certain is that the breaches in HQ are completely unprecedented. Something which has never happened before. Yeah, that would be the definition of unprecedented, Kimiko. Right? Why has it never happened before? What do you mean? The breaches are random, aren't they? They pop up wherever they like. So we're led to believe. But I can't help but wonder. There's an entire sector of the agency which is dedicated to researching the phenomenon of breaches. This is only baseless speculation. But what if they actually had the technology to cause a breach? Why would they want to do that? Oh, fuck me. Is the agency the bad guys? Who would want those ugly black things running all over the place? I think they would be using it for other purposes. You saw that clear-cut breach in the other day, right? Yeah. If they could make breaches like that and enter alternate realities, imagine the sheer possibilities of technology like that. I never thought about that, actually. If someone could access alternate realities, what you could achieve would be without limit. Okay, well, I'm with you on they could access alternate realities. I don't know what the achievement part is, though. I don't know if there's only a finite number of worlds or an endless number of them. Either way, it would be an incredibly easy way to gain access to more resources, more technology, more people. Okay, thank you, Akira, for explaining for a dumbass like me. What you're saying is that a traitor might have gotten their hands on this technology and used it against the agency? I'm only speculating. We do not know for sure if this technology exists or not yet. Until we know more, we cannot actually act on it. But I feel like both of you should know about this in case something like this happens again. Thanks. There's a lot of internal politics at the agency. You'd think when facing such a universal threat, everyone would be a little bit more willing to work together. Now, of course, there's always somebody willing to take advantage. It's not how it works at all. There's always forces outside the agency too. If someone out there wants to get to us, we'd better be careful. Absolutely. I doubt that they will specifically target us, but we'd better keep an eye on each other. All of us grow quiet then. For now, we should head back home. You should come and stay with us, Masumi. Should I? Well, you don't have anywhere to stay at the moment, do you? That's true. Suppose that's fine. What's the range on that remote there, Akira? You've been over before, so it's not a big deal. This is great. I've had to use rocks as pillows before. Fucking hell. Do I want to know how you did that? If you grind a rock into a really, really fine dust, and then inhale it, it's surprisingly soft and comfortable. You want to try it sometime? No. I'll pass. Masumi is definitely not a normal person. Not at all. Kimiko went straight to bed after we got back. What's the range on that remote there, Akira? Masumi is just awkwardly standing there. So, it's really okay for me to be here? Why wouldn't it be? You've been here before, after all. I just get the feeling sometimes I'm the rookie. I don't know what I should be doing and what I shouldn't. You really do worry too much. There's nothing to worry about here. Make yourself at home. Alright. She relaxes onto the lounge. It's a nice view of the city from here. Looking at all the streetlights glow in the dark. It's beautiful here, but it feels so crowded. It is crowded. You ever get tired of living here? I've been here for years, so I've gotten used to it by now. I don't know if I could ever get used to it. She quietly looks out onto the cityscape. It's so lonely here, you know? You're feeling lonely? Yeah, I miss my town. Everyone knows everyone there. But here, no one knows who you are. You're just one face in a crowd. You could disappear so easily out there. She really does appear to be lonely. I wish I could stay home, but everyone back home is relying on me. For some reason, it feels really heavy. That's just your titties. It's like that when people are relying on you. She quietly looks at me. Do you get lonely too, Akira? Everyone does at times. I can't really afford to show it, though. The whole world could fall apart any moment if we get the wrong incursion event. I've got to keep playing it cool. Masumi stands up. You don't have to do that around me. Just be you. Just be me? Yeah, just be you. I like how cool you are, Akira. She awkwardly taps her foot on the ground. I think you're way cooler than anyone else I've ever met. Oh boy. I think I know where this is going. Do you, Akira? Because if you do, please give me a heads up, because I was not at all prepared for where Kimiko was going. She quietly walks up to me and begins to lean against my chest. Oh shit! There is no safe answer here. Akira, we're fucked. Do you think I'm cute, Akira? I'm not elegant and stylish like Kimiko. I actually think that you are pretty cute. Oh, I'm really happy. I should go to sleep. Yeah, you know what? I will give you that, Masumi. You are cute. Yeah, cute. Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Good night, Akira. Good night, Masumi. Who saw this coming? I did. Let's see what happens from here. Good morning, Kimiko. Good morning, Akira. We never did test out that remote's range. I noticed that Masumi wasn't here when I woke up. Do you have any idea where she might have gone to? Can't say that I do, sorry. Got anything for breakfast? Besides burnt toast. Bacon and eggs. Not bad. Sounds good to me. I didn't say that. Wow. Wow, Kimiko, wow. I didn't say I cooked them for you. You are a cold woman sometimes. The frying pan is right there if you want to cook it yourself. Kimiko, you son of a bitch. I only woke up. So did I. Plus I had to do our daily report and fill out some additional paperwork. And I still found time to cook bacon and eggs. I shrugged. You win. Give me that frying pan. With pleasure. Some crispy bacon is going to make the day a hell of a lot more tolerable. I 100% agree with you, Akira. I can smell the wafting scent of bacon left over in the kitchen. I'm salivating just thinking about it. Have you heard anything new about the situation at HQ? The estimated time to repair the damage is going to be a few months, apparently. Well, it is a government organized... Oh. Is it government? Unless they can pull off some kind of miracle. Yeah. As much as I hate the people from who run HQ, it's kind of unnerving to think that it's out of commission. Without a central hub to work from, this job will be a hell of a lot harder for most people. I suppose that we can't hear anything new within a day or two. The full extent of the damage to HQ is going to take a few weeks to fully audit. Okay, definitely government organization. Until they have reorganized things, we're pretty much on our own. Don't think that I won't hesitate to report you. If you think that gives you I'm sorry, Kimiko, but after last night, I have unequivocal evidence that you're not gonna report me for shit. It's been a while since she threatened to report me. I can't help but laugh a little. Are you not taking me seriously, Akira? Not even remotely. It's not that. Remotely.
Nice.
Not even intentional. I can't help but feel a bit nostalgic when you talk about reporting me. Nostalgic? It's weird to say that, but yeah, nostalgic. I think it's one of the first things you said to me on our first mission. Don't remind me of that day. Alright. It was a hell of a day, though. Kimiko had only recently joined the agency. She wasn't really ready for everything that was about to happen, that's for sure. We need to decide what our next move is going to be. Oh my gosh, I'm trying so desperately to ignore all of the so's, and they keep... I feel like it's a bombardment of so's. So. What do you mean? We shouldn't be acting outside of our assigned duties until further orders. I'm not satisfied with that, Kimiko. I want to know what's actually happening behind the scenes. What the agency is hiding from us. Kimiko folds her arms and looks at me. You've never actually talked about things like this before. Why do you want to know so badly? I don't enjoy being a blind pawn in this game. If they were somehow involved in that breach event, and I can't just not think about the implications of what unlimited interdimensional travel could have. You don't have to join me if you don't want. Hell, I wouldn't even mind if you reported me now. I have a feeling there's something bigger out there. If we're gonna come out of this on top, we're gonna need to start gathering information. The secret to Sakura. Skip the first word of the sentence. This is treason.
It's treason, then.
Not every sentence. It's treason, then. You're suggesting to me we commit treason. Yes, Palpatine, we are. I know. Skip the butt. I'll be damned if we just sit back and wait for another monstrosity from who knows where to hurt anyone else. I will admit one thing. Things are changing now. Unless we find out why and how they're changing, we won't emerge unscathed from this. I'll support you. That's what you want to do, Akira. I don't think we should involve Masumi in this. I'm responsible for her actions, but not the other way around. She's gonna have a promising future as an agent, and I don't want this to hurt her career. Of course I'm gonna get involved. Yeah, what the hell were you thinking, Akira? There wasn't a single hope in hell that our secondary lead actress was not gonna get involved. What? Where did you come from? I was listening the whole time. If you two are gonna commit treason, then so am I. That's not a good habit to eavesdrop on other people's conversations. I don't care, I'm going with you. Are you really, really sure about this? If we get caught gathering information, all of us are gonna be locked in prison cells for the rest of our lives. You don't have to do this. But I do. I have to protect both of you. Oh, Masumi. We'll work something out. You have some serious resolve, Masumi. All three of us stand there together. Alright. And there's no questioning whether or not you want to do this, right, Akira? Well, yeah. I'm the one who suggested the plan, after all. We don't have to rush ourselves, though. It's not like we have to break into HQ and steal a bunch of documents or anything. What we need to do is simply wait and start piecing things together. It looks like it says piercing, but there's no R, so I'm just reading that wrong. Straight wrong. Why don't we have a night on the town and make sure we enjoy ourselves? Oh shit. I'm down if we're having another night out with Kasumi. Sounds like a good plan. I have some things that I might need to sort out too. We aren't gonna do this today then. For now, let's not worry about it. We can work out a plan later. Understandable. Have a nice day. Having time to think about things, to think things through would be advisable. If you want to back out, then some time to do that would be ideal. I'm not backing out for any reason. And the three of us have committed conspiracy. What? Why is Masumi blinking in and out of existence? We don't have to act right away. But I wonder what's going on, what's going to become of all of this. Night seemed to come quickly enough, unlike Masumi. No, Kimiko. In spite of things moving so slowly. What's something stupid that the both of you that you have both wanted to do? I can't say anything really springs to mind at the moment. Yeah, Kimiko did her stupid thing earlier? I wonder if that says more about me or them. Let me ask something else then. What's something you've always wanted to do? Vintage glass of wine. That's something we might be able to do while we're down here. Masumi is trying her best to think of something. It's not really something I've thought about before. We're calling it from downtown. Here comes the Kobe. Boom! Shakalaka, the three-pointer from the half-point line. No, the three-pointer from the halfway line. Kiss. That's what I'm going with for Masumi. I just do whatever I like. As to be expected of her. If you think of something, feel free to let me know. We're going all in on that. And what's something that you've always wanted to do, Akira? Well, that's also a difficult question.
Damn.
Wow. I have a really long lap dance at a strip club? Seriously, Akira? That's what's been on your mind? What's a strip club? Nothing. Ignore him, Masumi. It's Akira with like zero hesitation. Fucking Chad, man. It's a place where women remove their clothes for money. Oh. Masumi seems more fascinated than anything else. I want to go to the strip club.
Huh?
What? Both of us are equally surprised to hear her say that. Okay, Masumi swings that way. Makes sense. Why? Sounds like fun. Wouldn't a place like that bother you? Why would it? Kimiko then looks Masumi up and down again. I think I can understand why you wouldn't have any issue with it. Fine, let's go to the strip club if that's what you two want. I'm up. I'm up for it. The last of the awful, good but awful wine is down. Yeah, let's go. I want to experience as many new things as I can. Kimiko just looks mortified by the whole situation. This is not a strip club. This is like a swanky, low-key jazz bar. We managed to get in without much trouble. The entire place smells of cigarette smoke and alcohol. I guess smoking indoors is still legal in Japan? I noticed for, what are they called? Pachinko, but I didn't think for strip clubs. There certainly is a lot of pretty girls dancing tonight, too. We stick by the bar and watch. They're so pretty. Masumi looks completely entranced by the whole thing. I guess they are. The only good word to describe Kimiko right now is uncomfortable. I kind of want to do that too. It looks like it would be fun. Masumi,
Bruh.
you have no clothes to take off. You want to go up in there and do that? Kimiko just shakes her head. Maybe we can. Why don't I hire a private room? A private room? Yeah, I won't ask for a stripper though. You could put on a show of your own and we wouldn't have to worry about strangers gawking at you. Sounds like an amazing idea, Akira. It does, Akira. It sounds like an amazing idea. Let's do it. That does sound like an idea that you would come up with, Akira. What can I say? I'm an ideas man. Kimiko should do it too. What? Me? Why me? I think it would be fun to dance together. I continue to agree, Masumi. You are an ideas woman. It's okay if you don't want to. It's then that Kimiko looks at me. Well, maybe just this once. Then it's settled. Now this is definitely going to be memorable. I 100%. Seeing the two of them dance together, I'll treasure this memory for the rest of my life. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. After hiring a private room, the two of them get on stage. Despite herself, Kimiko manages to hold a cool expression. Masumi looks delighted as she dances before me. I'm a bit worried that the stage might collapse under her strength, but she appears to be fine. Remember when I talked about the cringe meter hitting like 100% and being like, it doesn't instantly degrade to 0 just because you pause recording? Their soft bodies are jiggling delightfully. The Giga Pudding is now stuck in my head.
Pretty, 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 pretty.
Despite her lack of experience, Masumi seems to love the concept of pole? P-O-L-L, as in like talking to people and getting their opinion? As opposed to pole, P-O-L-E dancing, which is totally different. This is so much fun. I'm not complaining. Sakura Agent just goes hard in terms of just giving it up. The tiny lingerie they're wearing for this is perfect. I can practically see everything from where I'm sitting. Kimiko seems to have very refined dance moves. I'm quite surprised. She's holding herself with a lot of confidence. Where did you learn to dance like that, Kimiko? None of your business. Despite herself, there's a lot that she hides about her past. Judging by the way she moves, there's nothing that she hasn't done. There's no way she hasn't done something like this before. Masumi is really getting into it. The beat of the club music creates a wild, carefree atmosphere, and she's letting herself go with the flow. The bright neon lights seem to spin all around us. Her tiny pair of panties begin to really ride up between her thighs, too. The sight is definitely something to behold. She doesn't seem to notice, however. Kimiko seems to notice me looking so intently at her. She steps in front of Masumi, slowly swaying her hips from side to side. Aw, no hogging the spotlight. Okay, wait a second. Masumi can easily, hip check Kimiko, through the roof. Masumi barges in front of her and tries to show off as well. It's almost become a competition between the two of them. Kimiko doesn't let up, however. Her precise movements make her body move in just the right way to attract someone's attention. Those golden eyes of hers don't leave me for a moment. Kira, look at me! Masumi tries her best, and it's quite endearing in its own way. But this is gonna be something I won't forget for the long time. I just hope I will get another chance to see the two of them dance on stage like this. It all depends on what happens later. Where are your eyes going, Akira? Nowhere in particular. Then focus them on me. Damn. Kimiko. No, focus them on me. The two of them still have energy to burn. This is definitely the best show I've ever seen in my entire life. This is definitely the most aggressive Sakura series we've ever seen in our entire life. And you know what? ... means we pause. Because we hit the cringe... the cringe meter a little while ago. Till next time, guys. Later.